What's up, family? I'm gonna talk to you guys about something serious today. About a couple of questions that's always intrigued the great philosophical minds. Those deep thinkers. Why am I here? Who am I? It's crazy because we don't really ask those questions now. Unfortunately, too many of us believe we know who we are. Too many of us believe we know why we're here. And the truth is, we have no clue. No clue. I love studying people's lives. Great successful people. People that have accomplished a lot. And those that have lost it all. Those that have squandered everything they accumulated. Those that have committed suicide and just walked away from it all. And it's crazy because there's a young man by the name of Tevin Campbell. I was a young man growing up. He came out with a song, an album, or whatever. Great voice. Great voice. And I've often wondered whatever happened to him because I never heard anything else from him. And I was watching something the other day and they were talking about how this young man is on the streets of LA selling himself as a prostitute for drugs. And my mind began spinning as I started thinking about all the great singers and entertainers that have overdosed on drugs. The other day I talked about the man who started Victoria's Secret, who committed suicide by jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. When we think about all these people and what they were able to accomplish, and yet something was missing, something was wrong. Goes back to my questions. Who am I? Why am I here? We didn't come here just to have kids. We didn't come here to be great entertainers, to be a spouse, to be abused and used. It's not why we came here. Who am I? Why am I here? There's a scripture in the Bible that says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? As I was meditating this morning, that scripture popped in my mind and it hit me. I looked at that scripture totally different. I looked at that scripture this morning as I was meditating from a totally different perspective. Who am I? Why am I here? There's a young lady by the name of Echo I met the other day at this meditation. She asked me a couple questions yesterday. What is my greatest accomplishment? What is the thing that I'm most proud of? And it's crazy because I have 7 kids, 7 beautiful kids that I'm proud of. They're not my greatest accomplishment. I have touched the lives of a lot of people in a positive way. I've received many accolades and awards and certificates, but those aren't the things I'm most proud of. They're not my greatest accomplishments. Who am I? Why am I here? We look at movies and we look at our heroes. And if you watch the villain as well, and if you watch the story long enough, we see how the hero and the villain go through this transformation, this discovery of who am I and why am I here. You can have all the money, all the wealth, all the fame, and if you don't know who you are and why you're here, none of that'll mean anything. Because the reality is you didn't come here just to entertain people. And you look at people like Robin Williams, a great actor, made millions of people laugh, and yet he committed suicide. Who am I? Why am I here? My greatest accomplishment is that I discovered who I am. The thing that I'm most proud about is the fact that I was able to push through all of the hellish situations that I've gone through. That I was able to push through all the positive things that I've gone through. All of the failures, all of the setbacks, all of the brokenness, and discover who I am. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I discovered my soul. I discovered who I am. My hope and prayer for you is that you will sit down and have a heart-to-heart talk with yourself. So many of us get distracted with everybody else, with what other people are doing, how other people are acting, not even realizing that those are all distractions, all to keep us from discovering who we are and why we are here. There's nothing wrong with accomplishing all those other great things, as long as you discover who you are and why you are here. And all those other things are not the only reason why you're here. They're not the main reason why you're here. They should be tools to help you discover who you are and why you're here. So, again, my hope and prayer is that you're open and honest with yourself and discover who you are and why you're here. And who you are and why you're here has absolutely nothing to do with what everybody else has said your purpose is. Has absolutely nothing else to do with what people think about you and how people feel about you. What does it gain a man? What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? You could have 1 million followers all over the world, but if you never discover who you are and why you're here, what good is it? I love you guys. Peace.